Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this morning. Got a great show lined up. We'll get started with our weather, brought to us by Haney Technical Center at the corner of Baldwin Road and Highway 77. A year's effort is worth a lifetime of rewards. Okay, the high today is going to be 88, low tonight is 75, and I like to use the term SSS. These we steady summer showers here in the summertime. So we are going to have about a 40% chance of rain today, and the water temperature stays around 83 degrees. Now, let's take a look at our river readings. The river readings, they have come down some now. The Apalachicola at Bluntstown is reading a 12.4. It's still in that caution area there, and for the weekend, it may get down a little bit more. Now, the Choctawhatchee at Caryville, it's still high. Both rivers are still high. It's going to read 11.7. And it's going to be dropping out today and then leveling off by Saturday. So the rivers are still high, and if you get a chance to go this weekend, it'll be a good opportunity to go. Now, our tide brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. Their motto is where carrying counts. Now, I don't really, I'm going to just show you the tide right here because we're having technical difficulties, okay? And we're going to go ahead and we're talking about a high tide at 5:51 this morning and a low tide at 5:14, so we got about a 12-hour span. Got a good drop on it. Got about 1.8 foot outgoing tide, so that's a good sign right there. Marine forecast be south-southwest at about 4 to 5 miles per hour. Okay, and like I say, 40% chance of rain today, and more chance inland there across Highway 90 there. All right, let's take our break, and we'll be right back with our special guest. Okay, welcome back, and welcome to my special guest this morning, Miss Whitney Woodrick.
Hello.
Good morning, baby.
Good morning.
I usually shake hands with my guests, but I'm going to hug her. Okay. She spent the night at the house last night and got up pretty early, didn't we, baby?
Yes, we did very early.
Well, I always, if you've been watching the show a long time, Whitney's been on since she was about knee-high to a grasshopper, and she's growing up now, and they all grow. I know you folks say this about your kids and grandkids, but they all grow too fast. So, Whitney, we've been talking to your dad and I, and we know you love the outdoors and all,
right.
and we know you like to come on and do different things on the show. So tell the folks out here what you and I have talked about this summer about doing some things.
Yes, sir. So me and my granddad and my dad, we've all been talking about something that he came up with called WOW, Whitney's Outdoor World. And I'm going to be taking over a little bit of his part of the show, so I'll be doing some things of my own involving me in the outdoors. And that's going to include like the elk hunt that we're doing in November and everything like that, just everything we can get to in the outdoors. So I'm really excited about it. It's going to be great.
Because what we're going to do, we're going to have her come on as a regular. Now, it might be once a week or once every couple of weeks or whatever. We're not going to really give her a scheduled time, but whenever she can get out and do some outdoor activities. And you love a lot of things in the outdoors, don't you?
Yes, sir.
One of my favorites is you doing the owl pellets. But tell the folks what are some other things you enjoy in the outdoors.
Well, we've been hog hunting a lot, of course. I think you've seen the videos. And we just recently went floundering the other day, and we got a 13-inch flounder. That was a lot of fun. We had a little difficulty with our light, though.
We always do, yeah.
And what else have we done?
Well, you like to scallop.
Oh, yeah, I love to scallop, love to fish.
Love to fish when we get a chance. So you do a lot of outdoor stuff.
Right.
And I know we won a dove shoot last year.
Right.
So we do just about the whole gamut of outdoor stuff you can do in the Panhandle.
Right.
But and we tell you folks all the time about how important it is to get kids and young people involved in the outdoors. And I'm just very thankful. Whitney's going to be like a little ambassador for kids and all, and trying to get them encouraged. So if you have any kids and all that want to be a part of it, and they got something going on, maybe Whitney can come with her camera, and you're going to learn to edit a little bit too.
Right. I am learning right now how to edit video from my dad, so that'll help out.
Yeah, so that's going to help a lot. And they are going on a big elk hunt back in, let's see, up in
November.
November. We're going to talk about that more. We're going to talk about them getting ready for it and all that. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come right back, and we've got a little video we want to show you. Hi, welcome back. So here with Whitney, and we're talking about her coming on doing different parts of the show called Whitney's Outdoor World, and we're going to get started on that pretty soon. But first thing, you recently, last Saturday, took the hunter safety course.
Yes, sir, I did.
So tell the folks a little bit about it.
Well, the hunter safety course, it was over in Marianna, and it lasted for about 3 to 4 hours. And what we did was we shot bow and arrow, we loaded and unloaded dummy guns, we shot 22s, and we hiked too, and that was so much fun. We learned inside of a classroom about everything we could in the outdoors, and it was just so much fun. I enjoyed it so much.
You did all your stuff on the computer though ahead of time. You had some classwork on the computer before we went. And that was
half of the class was on the hunter safety network, and
we encourage. We always encouraging young people to take that, of course. And now what we did, what Walter did, he took the camera and they all shot some video of that day.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go into up in Marianna and show the people who work. These are volunteers and all. I just really appreciate all of it. I watched this video. It's really good, and it's sort of, when we're talking about hunter safety, it gives you an idea of what these folks are going through and all. And you see all ages. You saw a lot of people up there watch our show, didn't you?
A lot of people, yeah.
That's good. That's good. So let's go and roll this video, and we'll go ahead and get started on it now on the hunter safety course.
Here we are at the hunter safety course in Marianna. We just did our first section of the hunter safety course, and this is what it looks like. So I'm here with Mr. George Worthen, and he's the hunter safety coordinator, and I'm going to ask him a couple questions. So right now, can you tell me the basics about hunter safety?
Sure. Hunter safety is an important program so that those that are new to the sport of hunting can learn the knowledge and skills they need to be safe in the woods while participating in hunting. There's a lot of different skills, from learning the basics of how to use firearms to tree stand safety, all the way to real life scenarios that we go through in our shoot, don't shoot scenarios with our programs, to show first time and new hunters those important aspects about being safe in the woods. There's a really good time to take it, and that's as soon as possible or whenever you get a chance. Classes tend to be busy when you get to the fall, so we encourage students to take hunter safety classes in the summer. It's a little bit hotter out like today, but it'll get you done and ready for hunting season as soon as it gets here.
So what do the people out here need to know about the hunter safety classes?
Well, like we talked about before, hunter safety is best to sign up for as early as possible. The class has a couple of different options. You can take it in a classroom or online with a skills completion day. Hunter safety in the classroom takes 16 hours and typically is taught 3 to 4 nights a week with a range completion day on a Saturday. We have an internet option that's more popular. You can go to myfwc.com/hunter-safety and take your online hunter safety course. There's 4 approved courses to choose from. Once you've completed it, you sign up for a skills day like we've had today. That skills day goes over all the different practical exercises you need, including firing a .22, a shotgun, archery, and also loading and unloading 5 action types of dummy firearms that'll complete your course. The online class still takes you about 16 hours on your computer, but it bypasses the classroom time. You come out to a range completion day like we had here. They're found also on myfwc.com where you can sign up. We hold them in every county, and we typically run them from about 8 to noon. Some go a little bit longer, some are a little bit shorter. Once you're done with that completion course, you'll get your card and you're ready to hunt.
That's the fire that you have to push it forward to get the fire. Now aim.
There we go, right there near that bullseye. Ooh, there's a bullseye.
So how would someone who wants to get serious about archery take it to the next level from the schools?
Well, getting it in the schools in Florida is still a little bit of a challenge. National archery in the schools, there's 2.5 million kids shooting nationwide. It's more than Little League Baseball. But in Florida, we've only got about 350 or so public schools. So we've got a little bit of a ways to go, but if we get it in enough schools, it's the intro. And from there, they can seek out coaches at archery centers that are found throughout the state. USA Archery, the governing board of Olympic archery, is a good one to start with. They've got beginner, intermediate, and advanced courses that students can progress through. Also, 4-H shooting sports programs are a good one.
So what's in or near Bay County?
In or near Bay County is 4-H shooting sports. Contact the local IFAS office to find out about not only archery, but also shotgun and small bore rifle shooting sports programs. And also National Archery in the schools. There's a few public schools that offer it. And schools that are interested in getting archery in the schools can contact FWC to find out about grant opportunities and free training.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special treat. We're here with Phil Robertson.
How do you do?
It sure is hot out here, isn't it?
It sure is.
So how much do you get paid for doing this out here in the heat?
Nothing whatsoever.
Why do you do that?
I just like to see the kids enjoying themselves and becoming safe shooters, safe hunters. I like to see them spending time with their parents, enjoying themselves.
That's not bad.
Thanks. So I shot at the bottom left,
Right.
and I was a little high on these 4 shots. How many do we have? 10?
10 rounds.
10. So I got 6 at least
6
on the target.
in the scoring bullseye. Now this is a small rifle target too.
I think I did good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What we do, this is a self-healing foam target. And as you can tell, the rounds that were fired out here are 38s, 9mm, 40 calibers. The better shooters will shoot out the center of a target, and over time we have to replace them. But that's what this is. A small round like your 22s that you see don't hurt these targets. They go straight through and won't do any structural damage to it.
I'm taking my test. My dad was the first one done, and I hope I do It was good. I thought I did well, and whenever he graded it, it ended up being 92. All in all, this has been a great day and a great experience, and something that I'll definitely never forget. This little card right here is what's going to allow me to get a elk tag and a bear tag in Colorado. So I'm really excited. Very full. It was a lot of fun.
And you saw some new friends and all, met some people there,
Yes,
and the volunteers that helped out a lot. That was special.
Oh, they were great. They made the trip. It was so much fun. It wouldn't have been fun without them. They were great.
And a special thank you for Panhandle Outdoors, all you volunteers that help out on this FWC Hunter Safety course. And like the guy said, just want to help young people, and that's really good. All right, now let's look at our fish and game forecast for today, brought to us by Mark Howard. And Mark is in real estate, a great guy, great fisherman also. Our time today, we're looking at our time. What's the time, baby?
It's going to be good to go at 8:39 a.m. to 10:39 a.m. and then back at 9:03 p.m. and to 11:03 p.m.
Okay. And you can give Mark a call at any time at 832-6000. Mark Howard for all you need real estate needs. Okay. Now we're going to go into some pictures. Before we do the pictures, you mentioned earlier part of the show, you and your dad have talked about this for a good while now. You're going to go on a sort of a dream hunt for a lot of people. Yeah. And tell us what are you going to do?
All right, so my dad and I, we're going in November 1st, the first week of November, we're going to Grand Junction, Colorado, and we're going to go on an elk hunt with some outfitters over there. And I'm just so excited. It's going to be a great experience to see something that great that God's created and be able to spend so much time out there in it.
Well, y'all going to spend like a whole week out there,
We
right?
are.
The whole week, and you're going to drive out and all?
Right.
So, okay, so y'all do some video along the way and then bring back, I know it's going to be cold.
It is. It's going to be snowing.
November's going to be cold, right. So and of course I imagine you'll be texting us and telling us what's going on too, won't you?
I will.
Okay, now we're going to go in. We got a couple of pictures. We got a few minutes left. We want to show you a couple of pictures, but here we'll start off with this one right here. This is I ran across this one the other day. I thought you might. This guy's out here on the paddleboard, and he said, "Please be dolphins, please be dolphins." So that, all right, that's good there. All right, we're going to go into. Let's check this next one. You might be okay. There's one of my students there. And you see it's not very rough out there. Okay. All right, now next picture. Let's see. Let's go into here. There you go. You might be a redneck elf. Now this is a little phone picture, a little bit fuzzy, but Whitney, what do you think about that?
That's hilarious. That is really funny.
You put the hot dogs on a rake there, and you take care of a big family on that one right there, okay? And the next one, we talked about this past weekend, a big tournament down in Mexico Beach Marina, and read out those names of the guys in it.
The people that caught the swordfish was Mr. Steve Price and Mr. Charlie Griffith and a man named Algie and Captain Shannon Dew.
And appreciate Stacy Griffith Price sending us that picture there, okay? Sharon Miller Cooper up there. She's actually fishing up in the mountains there. Isn't that a great picture? Good job there, Sharon. Okay, tell us who this is right here.
This is Katie Margina.
Mm-hmm.
And she caught a shark. Awesome.
Yeah, that's a good sized shark right there.
It is.
And Katie got a nice buck this past year too, so she's turned into a good outdoor girl. Okay, check this one out. Huge catfish back here on the 25th. And who's this?
Mr. Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter. Aaron's a good fisherman, and folks, that is a big catfish right there. He chummed them up, some of his own chum and all.
Yeah.
Here were the results of the tournament. You can see, I just want you to look at the size of the king mackerel. They got a 44-pounder, a 42-pounder, and a 40-pounder. That's three good king mackerels. Now, any one of those could have been first place, so that's how close it was. And the wahoo, 34 pounds. And then a dolphin, 32 pounds, 23 pounds, and then So that's some pretty good fishing right there for the offshore classic, the Mexico Beach Marina down there. And our next picture, just be careful of this. This is a black snake eating a rattlesnake.
Wow.
Now, I don't know if that's set up like that, but somebody sent it to me. But that's interesting right there. Okay, who's this right here?
Jessica Ashley.
Jessica Ashley. This is her first redfish, and right there in North Bay. In fact, you can see that's the old Lynn Haven Bridge right there. So you know that's good. Good job, Jessica. First redfish. Nice job. All right, this is Jeff Bardorf. Jeff is hooked up on a huge shark, and this shark actually broke off. All of them got to see it, and it was a big shark, and they estimated between 10 and 11 foot. They're a little bit offshore here. And I was going to tell you also, I got our Mexico Beach divers were in, Bob and Carol, and they were telling us, I wouldn't get a chance to finish it on the show the other day, they have seen a lot of sharks too. Okay? Next picture. Gorgeous sunset. You know, we usually get all these sunset pictures over the Gulf of Mexico. This one's actually over Deer Point Lake at Bayou George. Zach McKeithen sent this in. So, you know, the sun can set beautiful anywhere, not just the Gulf of Mexico. It could be Lake Seminole, Deer Point Lake, Cypress Lake, anywhere or out in the middle of the woods. Sunsets are just gorgeous and beautiful. Okay? We've got some more pictures too, but we're going to start with sunset. Our show's about to sunset. Got to wrap it up, baby. I'm glad you got up this morning, guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you for bringing me. Yes, sir. A lot of fun.
So we're going to do it some more then, right?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. What's the name of your little show going to be called?
Wow, Whitney's Outdoor World.
Wow. All right. Folks, we really appreciate you watching Panhandle Outdoors. Appreciate the viewership and the loyalty you show to our sponsors. We ask you today to do something good for somebody, and you have a great day, and God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.